Hey guys, how you doing? So I know no one asked for this, literally, but I decided to make my own top 10 favorite character list in Steven Universe and Steven Universe future characters. I picked these characters either because of the fan reactions, their beautiful designs, their story, and finally how they made me feel. So, without further ado, I'm going to start my top 10 list. Number 10, Aquamarine. Oh my gosh, how can I summarize her except by this? She get shit done. She's an innocent looking angel with a deadly powerful wand, able to stop her enemies in her track, and her voice, oh my goodness, her voice is so sweet like butter. She's number 10 because at the end of the day, she ended up being a Team Rocket villain with her partner being Eyeball. Ugh. Number 9, Sardonyx.
Good evening, everybody!
She is so different from the other fusion characters. She's always fun, talkative, and she makes me not understand why Amethyst does not like her. Well, I can guess why she doesn't like her, but that's just me guessing. But man, her third wall breaking, her humor, her magician design is just wonderful to me. She even made me wonder what the other gem fusions designs of their rooms would look like. And man, it made me even wonder what Opal room would look like. Oh, speaking of Opal. Number 8, Opal.
All you wanna do is see me turn into.
Now, you never forget your first official introduction to fusion, and Opal was my first introduction. Whew, let me tell you, if I didn't see the episode of Giant Woman, I would have never watched any more Steven Universe episodes, because let me tell you, season 1 of Steven Universe was the most painful thing to watch for me. Oh my god, it was so boring and people had to keep making me watch different episodes till finally Giant Woman came along and made me appreciate the ideal of the characters in the show. And I just love how Opal represents two opposite characters with two different ideas on how to live life, getting together to form this beautiful giant woman and working together to get stuff done. And this is why Opal is number 8, because if only she talked a little bit more, it was in a little bit more episodes, she would easily have been number 1 for me. Number 7, Kevin.
Hey, baby.
Huh?
Get ready. It's Kevin time.
Yeah, I know Steven, and I guess Connie dislike Kevin, and I guess the fandom hates Kevin too, but I don't. I kind of feel like Kevin is kind of like Lars. I feel like Lars and Kevin would have been good friends instead of Lars and Ronaldo. I don't know, it's just after Kevin having a party and Steven and Connie showing up at that party and they're getting back, him helping to get them back together, I just like Kevin. I was just sad that Connie and Steven just left him hanging. They promised to fuse together to become Stevani at his party, and they just ditched him there. I'm like, hey, he was being nice to you. So I don't know. I love Kevin. I like his design. He's a dude. He's a butt, but he's funny to me. So I don't know. I just don't hate Kevin. Number 6, White Diamond.
There you are. Hello, Starlight. You certainly gave everyone a scare. They're all just thrilled to see you safe and sound.
Scary, tall, the leader, and it's gone. Okay, the tyrant of the Gem Empire, taken down by a simple conversation. I love her design. I just love how she talks. but she's number 6.
And if Pink hurt you, it was because I hurt her. Like I hurt Yellow and Blue and Steven and everyone in the entire universe. This is all my fault.
Yes, it is! Okay, y'all, so we're halfway through my list, and I have to say, these top 5 characters, I have to say, all these characters, I wish there was more episodes about them. I just want to know so much more about them than what Steven Universe and what Steven Universe Future could have gave us. So, number 5 is my character, Jasper.
Looks like another waste of my time.
I love so many things about her. I love her character design. I love her attitude. I love her force in the story. And her episode that won me over was the episode when Peridot, Steven, and Amethyst went to the beta kindergarten to learn that Jasper was basically perfect. And this is also the episode where we learned that Jasper is crazy. She's willing to fuse and do anything to win. And we also learned a nice nugget that rose quartz shattered pink diamond. And it felt like the whole air of the show changed a lot when she dropped that whole bombshell. And so this is why she's number 5 for me. Because I wish there was more episodes about her, because I feel like her arc didn't end, or she didn't end up having an arc. And people like to point out to me that her arc ended when she started to go into school at the new little homeworld village that Bismuth and the other gems made. And I like to say that, why do you think she's going to school there now? She has never talked to anyone in Steven Universe Future in a meaningful way except for Steven. And so for me to sit there to think that now that Steven's not at this location no more, that she would go to this school, I find that kind of baffling. But that's just me. Y'all probably disagree. And so now I'm gonna move on to my number 4. Number 4, Lapis.
I'm Lapis Lazuli, and you can't keep me trapped here anymore!
I'm going to summarize Lapis' arc very simply. She runs, comes back, rinse, and repeat a few times in different kinds of variations, and boom, you have Lapis' story. I fell in love with Lapis in her first introduction episode. Her being mysterious and coming out the mirror and her mirror eyes. I just loved everything about her, and just made me want to know where she came from. Her episode even made me question everything about the crystal gems and just wonder if the crystal gems were like villains. She's number 4 because I wish there was more episodes centered around Peridot and Lapis. And I honestly wish Peridot and Lapis fused, but that didn't happen. But so since I'm talking about Peridot, number 3, Peridot.
Now accounting for all operational injectors. Checking for aberrations in perimeter. This gem tech is simply archaic.
I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool.
I love me a good redeemed villain story, and Peridot did a great job being a villain and a nuisance to the crystal gems. Every time she was on screen, calling the crystal gems clods and making dangerous technology attack the gems, I was just so delighted to see her. And when she was finally caught by the gems and you see that she had limb enhancers, it was so cool and sad to see them go. And then when she was bubble and poof and you see her tiny and cute in her tiny little butt, I was like, oh, and I was loving watching her play with her tape recorder and learn about rain and learn about Earth and Earth customs, and that was so great. And then we finally learned about Homeworld and their thoughts on how pearls and fusion work on their world, and I was so fascinated hearing Peridot talk and hoping she would give me more information about her. And but finally sealed her as number 3 for me was when the episode where the gems were like sitting in the grass watching the sunset, and they're all sitting there just laying around, and Paradox was there. It was like,
Steven? Hi. Why did we stop working on the drill? Why are they just sitting there looking at nothing?
We worked hard and we deserve to take it easy for a little bit. I mean, just look at that view. It's beautiful.
It's going to be blown to oblivion by the cluster if we don't get back to work!
Working hard is important, but feeling good is important too.
What are you talking about?
yo, guys, the earth will blow up if we don't finish the drill. And I was like, yeah, tell them if you don't finish the drill, there will be no sunset. Yeah. She became my spirit animal in that episode. But unfortunately, when she finally moved in with Lapis and Lapis and her became cool, she became the most annoying thing. Like, she was so annoying to hear her talk. Her voice sounded awful. Everything she said was about her, and every time she spoke, I was like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. So this is why she's number 3. She did great in the earlier season, but in the later seasons, I just wanted her to go. Number 2, Pearl.
There we go.
I love me some Pearl. I fell in love with Pearl in her first episode. Every time there's a Pearl-centered episode, it's always so deep, there's lore, and then there's always more to it. Like, you always gotta watch the episode again after finding out something big in the later Pearl episode. She has so much backstory. She is such a good sword fighter, a technician, a guitar player. Anything she touches, she's good at. And I just love Pearl, and I even love when she freaks out. Her freak out moments are also my favorite. Everything about Pearl is so perfect. Oh my gosh, you couldn't just find a better character. All I can do right now is gush about Pearl, which is number 2. And so you're probably wondering, what is my number 1? Number 1, my number 1 character is Pink Diamond / Rose Quartz.
When a gem is made, it's for a reason. They burst out of the ground already knowing what they're supposed to be, and then that's what they are. Forever. But you're supposed to change. You're never the same, even moment to moment. You're allowed and expected to invent who you are. What an incredible power.
Oh my gosh, if some people follow my channel, some of y'all may be shocked because I talk so much crap about Rose Quartz and how some people like to say I call her a bad or evil person. And I don't think she's bad or evil. I just think she does some messed up things. There's an episode about her. Even if it's about nothing, I rewatch it over and over again because she's so interesting, she's so mysterious, and I wish there was more stuff about her. I even want a movie about her. I want a backstory. I want to know how she was made. I want to know why she was made. I want to know how she interacted with the diamonds. I just want to know so much more about her. And yeah, just because she's awful and I think she's awful doesn't mean I don't want to see more stuff about her. And so there you have it. Those are my top 10 favorite Steven Universe characters. So I hope y'all like my list. So before I end my video, please like, comment, and share my video, and please click on the bell icon because in a few days I will make a top 10 list of characters I actually hate from Steven Universe. And so if y'all are curious to see what the people I actually hate, please follow me and subscribe to my channel. And if y'all like my art style, please follow me on Instagram where you can see more of my weird, silly, cutesy art style. And I would love to see what's y'all top 10 favorite Steven Universe characters in the comment section below. And before I forget, I want y'all to have a beautiful day. Goodbye.